Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you, and this is the DC McFarlane Toys Batman 1989 figure. Now, I'm a massive Batman fan, which those of you who are not new to my channel know that, and I collect a lot of Batman figures. I don't collect everyone. You know, there are a lot of Batman figures that I pass up on, especially with McFarlane, but there is quite a few that I did collect. And I was going back and forth on this, like, do I really need to collect this? But me being a massive Batman fan and being a massive Batman 1989 Michael Keaton fan, I had to get this. This is a figure that, when it all was said and done, this was a figure that I could not pass up on. So let's jump right into it. So you see all his accessories. You see those two I want to say batons, but these two clubs here, which that's going to be used for his cape, to stretch out his cape like he did in the movie. There's his bat remote controller to control the Batmobile. That's another awesome accessory. And he got these ninja stars here, which he never did use in the movie, but that's cool. He has his bat grapple, and he has multiple hands. And he has, so for this being a $22 figure that I paid for, I got it from Best Buy. There's a lot of accessories, and there's a lot of good with this figure, so I can't wait to fully jump in. Got DC Multiverse Batman at the bottom. I guess my packaging was damaged a little bit when shipping. It arrived today. You got Batman 1989. Love that. I would have loved them more because usually the movie figures, they usually have like the movie symbols up here, but they didn't do it with Batman 1989, and that sucks. I don't like that. 22 moving parts. Top of the packaging, you see there. McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse on the other side here, Batman on the other side. You got that DC Infinite barcode there. You got the back of the packaging. And I don't see anybody talking about this, and I'm probably going to sound like a perv for talking about this, but I just can't ignore it. Like, well, first of all, the good, this is an awesome shot from the movie. This is an awesome Batman shot here. You see Michael Keaton in the suit, and he looks awesome. But what's going on with the bat bulge there? I don't remember seeing that in the movie, and I don't know. And his belt also looks a little high too, but the bat bulge is sticking out. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why I'm mentioning it, but it's weird. It's weird. But aside from that, it's awesome though. So you got the barcode at the bottom. You also got the legalities at the bottom, and that's about it for the packaging. So let me crack Michael Keaton out of the packaging, and let's get further into this review. So let's do it. And so here's Michael Keaton out of the packaging, and he looks great. He looks he looks real good. So before we jump into all that, I'll jump into the accessories. Boring stuff out of the way first. You get the plain black DC McFarlane stand, which we've seen 100 million times. You also get the display card, which we've seen 100 million times, but I never get tired of these. I'm actually going to miss these. I'm going to miss the display card, and I'm going to miss reading it because Mattel got the DC license and McFarlane is losing it. So I already mentioned that before. It sucks, but it is what it is. Real name, Bruce Wayne. Data file. Having witnessed his parents' brutal murder as a child, millionaire. I guess back then he was a millionaire, not a billionaire. Millionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne fights crime in Gotham City, disguised as Batman, a costume hero who strikes fear into the hearts of villains. But when a deformed madman who calls himself the Joker seizes control of Gotham City's criminal underworld, Batman must face his most ruthless nemesis ever while protecting both his identity and his love interest, reporter Vicky Vale. Nice, nice. See Batman there. You see him here one more time with that humongous bulge. I still don't know what's going on with that. So let's jump into the accessories a little bit more into detail on that. So here's these ninja throwing stars that he has. He has two of them. He did not have this in the movie, although it would have been cool if he'd had this in the movie. But he didn't. But you know what? McFarlane included it, and I'm not complaining. It's a nice accessories to have. He also has a gripping hand for his grapple. Speaking of the grapple, it is right here. The back grapple. It is thick. It's thick and chunky, but it's fine. This is sculpted in place. It's not removable. That is also fine. I'm fine with that. I like the black gold that goes with it. It is reminiscent of the movie. Let's see if I can plug it in there. Oh yeah, it plugs in there pretty easily, because this is the gripping hand for his grapple gun. So we have that. We also have his batarang. This is very thick and chunky as well, but it looks nice. I like it. I like the detail on it. Yeah, as you can see, that it's nice. I like the back grapple. See other hands we got here. So let's see. He has an open hand, I guess an open expressive hand, or a martial arts hand, if you so choose. Right, let me just get a good look at that. All right. And he has another gripping hand here. Another form of a gripping hand. Nice. If you can hear my son in the background, he's fussing a little bit. I apologize for that. But you know, babies are gonna do what babies do. His mommy is changing him. Let's see. I also have two fisted hands here. Got the two fists. So that's awesome that Batman has two fisted hands. That is much appreciated. I do appreciate when they include fisted hands. And here is the device where he calls the Batmobile. He's like, shields open. And then the Batmobile was coming full speed ahead at him, and he says, stop. And the Batmobile just stops right in front of him. So this is a nice little design. Got the little bat design there. You see the little speaker there. That's pretty cool. And just plain on the back. So that's awesome as well. So he comes with a lot of accessories for a $22 figure. That is great. That is awesome sauce. So you will not hear me complain about that. And here's these two batons, or whatever you want to call them, these two clubs that he comes with that helps you display him with his cape in a dramatic fashion like he does in the movie. And I'm going to do that in a second, but before I do that, let's get a better look at Mr. Michael Keaton Batman here. So the head sculpt, it's good. It has a little bit of a likeness to Michael Keaton. Not exactly, but it's good. It's not bad. See, he got the blackened out eyes on the inside, just like the movie. That's actually a nice touch. Pretty good attention to detail. And see him on the side there. Turn the head around. See that. And so yeah, so I guess it's an okay likeness. Like I said, does it look exactly like Michael Keaton? No, but it's there. The likeness is there. See the side profile there. See under his nose a little bit. But they could do a little better with that. Nice complexion. I like the complexion. So let's get on with it. Love the bat symbol. I love that it's raised. It's because it should be. It has to be. And this is the bat symbol from the '89 movie. The bat symbol changed a little bit in Batman Returns, but in '89 this was his bat symbol, and it's awesome. It's awesome sauce. I love it. It looks great. And when the thug's like, oh, he has body armor. He's human after all. For those of you who've seen the movie, y'all know all these quotes that I'm mentioning. But nice there. That's nice. I mean, it's straight black, which it has to be because that's the way his suit was in the movie. So, yeah, It's nice. It's good. This is his utility belt. His belt that he had in the movie as well. That's nice. See on the sides here, it's nice. You see the diaper. That's the one thing I hate about McFarlane with these diapers, but it's fine. That's fine as well. See the muscle tone, the muscles in his legs. It's nice. His Nike boots, because that's what it was. Michael Keaton was sporting Nikes in the film. So, and the boots are pretty accurate. This is how it looked in the film. So that's really nice. Very nice attention to detail. There's nothing at the bottom, which sucks. I wish they would have added a bat symbol or something on the bottom. Whether that had been accurate or not, that would have been nice. Let's get a look at his cape. So as you see there, that's the little thing that you need to plug into to pose the cape, which I'm going to do in a little bit. And so here's the cape. So I kind of see what people are saying when they complain about the cape. The cape does feel cheap. It does. I can't fully explain it, but if you get this figure, you'll know what I'm talking about. The material feels really cheap, and it feels like it could rip easily. So I'm definitely going to handle this with care, and I suggest those of you who pick up this figure, you do that as well. So, yeah, so that's the Keaton Batman full suit. Let's jump into articulation. So his head can look up about that much, which he should not be able to do any of this. A lot of people were complaining, saying that the head should just been one piece, but I'm glad that McFarlane didn't do that, because it could leave nice customizing options, which I might look into. So I'm glad McFarlane didn't make this one solid piece, because you would have just had this Keaton Batman the way it is, which that would have been fine. But I mean, for people who customize like myself, there are options with this being a separate ball joint. So even though we know Keaton could not turn his head in the movie, when in the movie he had to go like this, and turn that way, because he couldn't move his head in the outfit. But anyway, I digress. Up, down, pivoting, attitude, of course. It can go all the way around if you so choose. But I'm just moving left and right. Arms can go up about that much. It can go all the way around 360. Upper bicep swivel. Doubly jointed elbows. Butterfly joints as well. Full wrist and hinge rotation. He does have a ball peg in the waist. In the upper waist, his upper waist can also twist left to the right. It can also pivot side to side. He also has a lower waist twist that can go all the way around 360. And he can split out about that much. All right. And he can crunch back that far. He can crunch forward that far. Tiny, very tiny bit of thigh rotations. Very, very small, very minimal. He has doubly jointed knees. No boot rotation, but he does have the full McFarlane ball hinge. You can twist it all around 360. You can also move it all around as well. Hinge up, hinge down, ankle pivot as well. And you have the famous McFarlane toe joint. And that will be the articulation for Mr. Keaton Batman. And so here he is, fully outstretched with the cape. When you put those clubs in his hand and you slide it into that little pocket that you see there with the cape. And so this is kind of like, like how he was in the movie. You can have him like glide down, whatever pose that you want to do. You could just have him standing up, however you want to do it. But I mean, it's a cool feature. Could they have implemented it better with a wire cape? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. But this is how he is. outstretched, with the outstretched cape like he was in the movie. So I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool as well. And for size comparisons, I'm going to put him next to my custom Christopher Reeve Superman, and these two look great together. I like that a lot. Yeah, so I wanted to try to put the Bat because I do have the 1989 Keaton Batmobile. I wanted to try to fit that in frame with this figure, but I didn't really have the room, so that sucks. I apologize about that. But yeah, my final thoughts on this Batman figure, I'm gonna give him an 8.5 out of 10. Nostalgia purposes, because I love Keaton Batman, I love 1989 Batman, so nostalgia purposes is really up there. I think McFarlane did good. I mean, it's a lot of black paint, but that's exactly what it's supposed to be. So they didn't really have to do too much. They didn't have to spend too much. I guess that's the reason why they included so many accessories. So the accessories is a huge plus. There's a lot of accessories that this figure comes with. His back grapple, these ninja throwing stars that I have in his hand, those club things to hold up the cape. The cape is a nice touch of what you can do with it, and outstretching the cape like he does in the movie. The face likeness is nice. It doesn't look 100% exactly like Michael Keaton, but the likeness is there a little bit. It's all right. Um, yeah, so they did good. They did good, and I am happy with this figure. So yes, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. That is my rating. I do think he's worth a pickup. You guys can get him, I guess, mostly anywhere. I got mine from Best Buy, but you can, check out GameStop, Walmart, I guess, Big Bad Toy Store, the McFarlane Toy Store, who knows. But there are a lot of people grabbing this figure, so I say get them while they're getting this good. So that's been my review, guys, of the McFarlane Toys 1989 Batman. And I hope you enjoyed this view. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya. Cause I'm Keaton Batman.